Greetings, star citizens! Space Governor Lance Starbolt here, and all is well on our little space outpost. Everyone has plenty of food, entertainment, and lots of work to do. Yes, because everyone wants lots of work to do. Hello everyone, Trigon here. Hi Lance. Welcome back. We are playing Planetbase once again. And I do hope you will enjoy this video. If you do, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button for me. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and do indeed share this video out. So, as Lance said, things are going pretty well. I've let things run for a while. So, and we've had several trading ships visit, and I've been, selling off extra stuff when I can. You can see we've got a decent stock of metal and some bioplastic here. Bioplastic we seem to be having a harder time keeping up with, though. I'm not sure why. I realized after our last episode that what I really need to do, well, I think I might have had, I think I had an additional veggie plant here, and I thought, no wait, that's stupid. We really need more starch for the bioplastic, so I put in another one of those. You can see right now we've got 2 ore and 2 starch, so we're keeping up with production, or production's keeping up with the other stuff, however you want to put it. Power is okay. We're managing to keep a lot in storage, and still we're making it through the night with no problem. Water is fine, but we do need to get some water storage going. And as you can see, though, we are starting to reach the limit of our oxygen capacity. So first things first, let's get a water tower built. Okay, water tower, where is it? Right there. Let's see, can we afford a big one? Yeah. Oh, come on. There. Then we'll connect it to the water pump. There. That'll give us some reserve in case the pumps run dry temporarily. Then we will have that water. And then we keep getting these sandstorms, and of course people get hurt in the sandstorms. So we need to get a command center built so that we can bring people indoors when those storms hit. Let's see. I think I mentioned this in the last video. I really screwed up here. I don't know, maybe I should have put in a large, even though, well, it would have cost so many resources, though, to put in a large, whatever this is called, multi-dome. Because we can't build straight off from here, which is what I planned. So I think our only choice, we could build off from here, and we can build off from here. Either one, probably end up doing both, actually. But I think we should start building off here. Maybe we should actually start with our command center. Can we... Come on. What? Want it connected to the... Oh, well, I guess that's as good as we're gonna... Come on! Place where I want you. Alright. So I am going to connect that, I think, to this one. Oops. Ugh. I can actually click on the right thing. There we go. Okay. Speed things up some. Alright, so that'll get us started. We need to monitor power carefully when we do this. We are going to have to add more oxygen. Maybe we will add that over here off from this side. I'm actually thinking of putting another... maybe off from here putting another airlock. So that maybe in the future we can fix some of our problems by taking out some of this stuff and building over here and moving. So we're gonna end up having to tear down and rebuild several times. Ooh, look how much power we used. More than half of it. Ooh, we're still eating it. Look how fast we're eating the power up. Come on, solar cells, come online. There we go. Holy cow. Okay, we're going to have to address the power issue very shortly. How are we on oxygen? Okay, looks like we're doing the same. Must be based on number of people, not the other. Now our water storage, I just saw that fill up, so we're in good shape there. Power is filling back up. We're going to need, it looks like we're generating enough. We need some more storage is what we need. So that, I guess, is going to have to be next on our hit parade. Let's slow things down. Do one of the really big ones. It's 4 and 4. That's going to kill all our resources to do that, but it's probably the smartest thing to do. I'm going to put it right. All right. Now it's going to eat up a bunch of resources getting that built, but that will give us good power storage. This will be, how much is the power storage of these guys? What doesn't say, does it? These give us 7,500 each. So I think this gives us 15,000. Oh, look at that. We're running short of power. This is the power on the grid. We're using 61 and generating between 60 and 62. It'd help if we got a little wind. Come on, guys. We're going to need another solar panel. Definitely going to need another solar panel. Whew. Now that this is built, even though we don't have anything in here yet, we will. Yeah, I know. Oh, man, it's nighttime and we're low on stuff. Okay. Power down. No one needs this. Let's power it down. We're not using this. Let's power it down. It'll save us some power and hopefully... Oh man, look at that. We don't have enough to get through the night, do we? Holy cow. We are in deep trouble. Yeah, we're going to have to shut everything down. Just to make sure we maintain oxygen production. Fortunately, that's really going to mess up our... really going to mess up our plants. All our food. Alright, sun's coming up. Let's re-enable everything. Okay, we're getting 120. Oh, that's just because we got these guys. There's good wind going, so these guys are running. Keep going, guys. And we are one metal short of being able to do that, so we've got to wait for a metal to get produced. Alright, all I can do for now is wait, so I'm gonna do a BRBs while this catches up with us, and I'll bring it back when we're ready to proceed. Alright, we're back. What I ended up doing, and seemed to work out fine, is I disabled the command center, since really we only wanted it so that we had access to the security controls, which I do believe worked just fine. Yeah, they work just fine. So when there's a storm brewing, we can pull everyone inside. And the landing pad, although it'd be nice to have the trading ships coming in, we can do without them right now. And we really... The landing pad just eats up a ton of power. I think it's 10 power that it eats up. Alright, so... what I want to do now is let's get another solar panel built. I want to build this size. Let's go ahead and place this guy here. Is that lined up right? You know, it'd be nice if you could set the stuff up to a grid or something so it always lined up neatly, but what are you gonna do? Whoops. Okay, so we got that one all set to go. Speed up, there we go. Then once this is built, I want to build another oxygen generator. I'd like to build a larger one than this. It's just the basic small one. There is another larger one, and that will you know, last a little bit longer. This to me is sort of the hard part, the difficult period when you're building these bases. Because you're not really big enough to have a lot of you know, resources at your command, but you're big enough that you need a lot of stuff. As you can see, though, that shutting those two things off worked really well. You can see we got this one fully... Excuse me! Oh my goodness. We got this one fully charged up. Alright, cool. So that one's going. power generation. We got no wind. We're getting 112. A little wind just kicked up. It looked like we got about 110 just from this stuff. So this is 50. These are 20. Oh, these are 30. So 30, 30, and 50. Yeah, 110. Ah, I had it. So this nearly doubled the production power we had from the solar panels. So I think we'll be okay now. Let's go ahead and turn this guy back on. See how this works out. Uh-oh. Storm. Everyone inside. Hopefully keep people from getting any injuries. So yeah, and this, I believe it reduces the... yeah, it looks like the solar panels aren't producing anything now. But it really speeds these guys up. Now you might ask why, since this doesn't do twice the cost twice as much as one of the smaller ones, but doesn't produce twice as much electricity. So why use it? Oh, all right, turn it off. Because each one of these costs maintenance, so we're using up half of the spare parts using one of the larger ones, and also the connections and everything all use electricity. So we're cutting down on all of that too. Eventually we'll be able to remove these older, smaller ones as we get newer, larger ones built. All right, so let's get our next oxygen factory built. So we'll go that up to full, up to large size there. We will go this direction. Line this up. All right, cool. Hopefully we have the resources to do all that. Let's see what this guy... And now we could sell a bunch of stuff. Ooh, let's look at this here. He's got the blueprint for the Goliath wind turbine. We don't have enough money for it. But we could sell... Wow, we used a lot of spare parts and all that. Look at that. We were up to 12 spare parts at one point. Now we're down to 6. Which means we're going to end up using up a lot of our resources building that. We can sell off some of this food because we've got tons of it. Once we have the oxygen generation online, we can bring in some more people. And, oops, I don't want that. Oh, he can't carry that much stuff. Darn. And then reduce this. There we go. Okay, we'll make 100 off from that. That's all he can carry. When we can get the starports, which is basically the larger landing pads, then we get larger ships in that can carry more. And we could build another one of those if we wanted to, so we can land more ships. And eventually we will. Got all that going. We're just waiting on this guy. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we should put like an airlock right over here. That might be... These guys are having to go all the way around to do this. And if we're going to be building this direction, that might be advantageous. It'll also, selling off that food will clear up some space in our storage room, which is full. Let's check our resources again. Power is doing great. Water's doing fine. Our usage is going up, but we've got the storage and everything. Oxygen, of course, we don't have the new one online yet, so. Now this is going to use water too, so we might run into a water problem after that one is built. Which water is this one using? Say? Using 1 electric, 1 water. I'm guessing this is going to use at least 2 water. I don't remember. So yeah, that's going to bump up our water usage quite a bit. We might need to maybe replace this one with a larger one. There we go. It's using 1.5. Okay. Well, I think we can live with that. we've got the water storage, so we're in good shape. Okay, so next, let's see here. Let's take a look at stuff we can build here. See, we've got a dorm. We don't have individual cabins yet. This is something I really don't want to have, but it is something that's going to have to wait. Oh, you know what? I just thought of something I need. Get down in here, edit this. Let's get a bigger table built. Give these guys a little. Actually, you know what? We could also do this. Since we have plenty of plastic right now, let's put in a plant. That'll give them a little bit better atmosphere here. Not air atmosphere, but environment. It'll help with their happiness. Make it a little bit nicer. We could do the same thing over here. Alright, so we've got some more tables, so we can have 6 people eating at one time now. And what's our population at? We've got 14, so we have almost half the staff eating at one time. And we've got beds for 6 as well. So yeah, it's not too bad. Like it a little bit better. We can always, actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's get rid of this right here. Yes. And we'll replace it with a double table. There. And that will mean we can feed 8 people. And then let's come in here. We'll put that in. So that'll give us beds for 8 as well. So now we can have over half the staff eating at once and over half the staff sleeping at once. So that should work out fine. What have you got? You have got blueprints for Constructor Bot. We have the cash for that. I would like to have that. That way we can build a Constructor Bot when we get that far. We need 310. We got 309. Actually, wait a minute. How much can he carry in this stuff? Let's see if we can give him some of this food that we have spare of. Alright, he's almost filled up there. We got plenty of plants. Let's get rid of these two. Okay. Overpaid him. Perfect. Alright, cool. So now I believe when we build the robotics facility, we will automatically have the blueprints for the laborer bot, the carry bot, whatever it's called. It's just the one that lugs materials around. That's all it does. So getting the blueprint for the constructor bot will be great. The next one we want to get is the mining bot. That one will really help us out a lot, but we're going to have to sell off a bunch of stuff and build that money back up so we can buy that. We really need more biologists. They are not keeping up with this one back here. Alright, I want to check our stats again. Oxygen is fantastic. We've got tons of oxygen now. Water, we're going to have to expand. Power, we're okay for now. Oh, and if you come in here, let's see. Let me show this off a little bit for those of you who haven't seen it. We got their basic stats here, which tells us how people feel about the base. So they're good. They like it. How much prestige we've built up. The base is not very prestigious, which is good for us. It's too prestigious, then we start getting like, pirates attacking the base and stuff. We got 14 people altogether. That is no visitors because we don't have a starport yet. 5 workers, 4 engineers, 4 biologists, 3 engineers, 2 medics, and no guards. We can get guards now that we have a place for them to work, but I don't really feel like spending anything on that since we don't really need it. We got 2 bots, 1 carry bot, 1 constructor bot, and we have no drilling bots. Then this one here gives you different charts on your usage, and you can see right here, this is our vegetable use. Let's go to meals. So here's the meals. I shouldn't say usage. This is our stock. You can see how many meals we have in stock, and we're staying fairly steady. About how many meals we have available. You can see we can also build a bar, and we'll have booze and all the sorts of stuff like this that we can check on. You can check on our oxygen. You can see that's where we built the new oxygen plant. Our water, you can see, is a bit lower now. Power, you can see cycle of power right here as oh no, speaking of which, I think that was our constructor bot that just got destroyed. Yep. Alright, so we just lost him. which means high on our list of things to do now is going to be to get the robotics facility built. Now, I don't think we really need a large one. I don't think I've ever built anything but a small one. It's 2 and 2. We have the materials to build it. My biggest concern is going to be power. Let's go ahead and build it. Let's see. Let's build it over here off from the factory. There, attached to that. Okay. So that gets built. Then we will be able to start... I want to turn this back on. See how our power really is with everything running. Then we can build ourselves a new replacement bot for that. Once we can get some driller bots, that would be really great. Okay, let's take all your money. Let's see, now what do we have to give you in order to cover all of that? Oops, no, not that. Let's see. There we go. Perfect. Gotta start working at that money so we can get the blueprint for the driller bots. Alright guys, get this all built. So I said our production of stuff is going fairly well right now. It'd be nice if I could build another one of these and it'd do anything for us, because see, we don't even have anybody working over here right now. Speaking of which, let's turn that back down. I had that set up to high priority so that they'd come in there and work instead of taking extra rest breaks and stuff, because we needed the metal so much. But we're not going to get, much more metal. There's no guys over here working the mine. That's why we really need those mining bots, the driller bots. Okay, we got this built. Okay, so now we can build an auto repair facility. This will keep our robots maintained, and we can build an auto manufacturer. Oh, you know what? We're not going to be able to build these because we have not started making. We can build that one, but we've not started making semiconductors yet. So we better start semiconductors. All right. Now, since we're going to start building semiconductors, look at our manufacturing limits. So right now we've got a limit of 1. Let's knock this up to 5. And I'm going to knock the number of bots up to... now let's leave it at 2. Okay, on a constructor bot. Alright. He's going to need 1 metal, 1 plastic, and 1 semiconductor for the engineer to build us a bot. And until we have the semiconductor plant built, there's nothing we can do on that. So let's take a look at our power situation. Power usage looks good. Water usage is looking really bad. We really need to build another water pump. Water extractor, whatever you want to call it. We have to figure out where we want to put that. But you know what? It looks like we are running out of time for today. So I think that's going to have to be it for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please tickle that thumbs up button for us. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And hopefully when you come back, maybe we'll have another bot built up. Have a great day, everyone.